Hello YouTube, YGO Dragon Warrior here again. One of them with combo video for my Chaos Danger Thunder Guard Dragon deck. I'm just gonna do some random hands, maybe one or two random hands, and just show you guys the combos that you can put out. There's some really complicated, well, I won't say complicated, I'll say long. There's some really long combos that you can do with this deck, which it's like I said in the previous video, if you guys haven't checked it out, the deck profile, it's a very combo central deck. So some of the combos you could find yourself comboing off. You could go through like half your deck alone in just your first turn, and sometimes you end in a Colossus and pass, but it all depends on the hand you start off with. So if you start off with more of like a Thunder Dragon hand, Colossus and pass. If you start off with some of the Dangers and the Baby Dragons, then there's a lot you can do. So let's see what hand we have, and we'll just go through it. It's always fun to do these hands and to believe that you're gonna go uninterrupted in Yu-Gi-Oh, but most times, especially against Sky Strikers and Salamangreats, you're gonna get hit with a hand trap. So I do plan to do some live duels against various decks with the group, and we'll see how that goes, and you get a better feel for it. But until then, let's do these random hands. So that's good. Diablos, not so good. Danger, that's good. Sekka's Light, busted. And Eclipse Wyvern. Alright, so this is an overall, I always say this is a pretty good hand. For one, we have Sekka's Light, so we're about to draw 2 cards. We have this, so we're about to send the card, which is good. And this, if we discard with Danger, all the better. So first let's see what Sekka's Light gives us. So let's draw 2. 1, 2. Alright, it's not too bad. I really don't want the Darkness Diablos, so I'm just gonna banish that, take this, put it back in. Also don't want it to go to the grave off of a Danger, so I'm just gonna shuffle that in. And I'm gonna draw one more card and see what we get. Okay, alright. It would have been better if it was a Light Dragon. We would have had the whole busted combo there, but it's fine. We can make do with this. Because if they hit this with a Danger, then this can go off. But first let's normal summon the Battery Man, and of course we always send a Roar. But what makes this even more busted? And quick disclaimer: when you go for a guard for a Danger play, you always make sure that's like your last resort, right? You need a card. If you have cards to play with in your hand, like we do, we have the Hawk, pretty much. You're gonna see all the nutty stuff we can do with just the Hawk and just the Danger, not the Danger, just the Thunder Dragon cards in general. But always go for those plays first before you go for the Danger plays, because then you're just hitting out combo pieces from your hand. And you don't want to hit out your combo pieces. You want to keep those to combo with. So first we're gonna activate the Hawk. Send it to get the Dragon Roar. That's gonna trigger off the Battery Man Solar. I don't have a Battery Man Solar token. I'm not sure if they exist. I don't think they do yet. So we're just gonna use this Phantom Skyblaster token. And from here we can go. I don't run the Summer Summoner, so we could still try to go for a Saryuja play and dig deeper, because we try to hit this out of our hand so we could search for one of the dragons. So let's do that first. Now we can activate a Danger. So we'll go Nessie. And I guess I don't need to flip it over. We're just gonna go 1 to 4 with the dice. We got a 3, so boom, hit the Eclipse Wyvern, special out the Nessie, trigger off the Eclipse Wyvern. So we're gonna of course banish go for the Leveneer. And we already have our Guard Dragon play, which is pretty busted. So check this out. Now from here we have 4 monsters on board, right? So we're gonna send all 4 of them. And we're gonna go into our first Saruja. What this will allow us to do now is like get 4 cards. We obviously want to keep this, but let's see what 4 cards we would get and what 3 we're putting back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're definitely putting this back. We can put the Bitfoot Bat as well because we don't really need it. And we don't need the other Mothman, so we'll put these 3 back. And now this is our hand. Next, we're going to activate the Black Dragon effect, the special, banishing the Eclipse Wyvern. This comes out, and now we get Chaos Dragon Leveneer to our hand. This is now our hand. Before we go into our dragon plays, remember, once you get locked into the dragon plays, all you can play is dragons, so you just want to double check that you have no other plays. Alright, cool. So we'll go with this. Ooh, and also, yes, Dragon Roar. Do not forget, do not forget the special summon off of Dragon Roar. I knew I was missing something. So, let's go back real quick. Can't be misplaying out here, guys. It's not good. So, we're gonna special out, and that's why we put this guy to the back, to the bottom. Special out the Dragon Dark right over there. Beautiful. Now we send this off. For, where is it? Right here, our LP. LP's effect. Use it to bring out Diablos. Ooh. All right. At this point now, we're gonna rip a card out of our opponent's hand, because if you look at our graveyard, we have exactly 3 darks. And we bring out Chaos Dragon Leveneer. That's going to rip 1 card. And that's still our hand. And remember, we still haven't special summoned with Saruja yet, so we still can do that. So let's do this. Let's use its effect to special out the Shruda. And then we're going to go with these 2. The Shruda goes to the bottom. Into our Aggro Pain. Aggro Pain's effect. We're going to bring out our Crystal Wing. Now from here, because we're still locked into dragons, so remember, you have to, even if you're link summoning, you have to link summon into a dragon to get these guys off the board. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Into our other Saruja. Bring that right over here. And remember, at this point, Crystal Wing's also boosted because it was special summoned to a zone that pointed to, so that's boosted its attack. And now, Saruja's effect, draw 4 again. Card is getting banned. Well, not banned, I would say it's definitely getting limited to 1, 2, 3, 4. All these cards are pretty bad. But we'll get rid of 1, 2, 3, Yeah, 1, 2, 3, because we don't really need these. We're gonna leave that because we need a thunder to get into our we're gonna use this to acquire 1 thunder, but this is fine because you'll see why. So Dragon Dark is gonna activate, and that'll get us. Normally we can search for a Thunder Dragon to special with Saryuja to go into our Colossus. But since we have the Batteryman Solar that we can do that with, instead what we're gonna get now is the Duo. And you'll see why in 1 second. Boom. So we're still gonna end with a pretty busted board. And yeah, you'll see. You guys will see. So again, Saryuja's effect. We're gonna special this out. We're gonna send it to get into our Colossus right here. That'll trigger off the Shroodo. Not the Shroodo, Darkness Diablos. Special him out. Now, at this point, you have a few options. You can take the gamble with Mothman and hope that you can special him out to use the Shroodo's effect, and that'll allow you to end with 2 Colossus. Alternatively, you can still end with 2 Colossus, layer these over, and hope for the best. So we're gonna play it a little bit safe here, and what we're gonna do is this. Apologize, I'm a little sick. I'm recovering from the flu for like the last 2 weeks, so I do sniff a little bit, but my apologies. So let's see here, because there's. Let's see. Yeah, let's play it safe, and instead of ripping the second card out, we're gonna go these 2. And into our number 38. And Hope Harbinger, then we're gonna activate this effect. Special him out. Gonna get rid of a light and dark. Try to take the high level or like your biggest level link out of the graveyard if you can. It just helps you play around stuff like Shark Cannon, I believe, and other stuff that grabs monsters out of your graveyard. And then you special Duo. Then you just send Duo off for another Colossus. Now, and these are all boosted under Saryuja. And you still have the Mothman, so you could try to ditch it to add 1 to dump 1, but you don't really need to do that. So yeah, that's 1 combo, and I can only imagine how long that must have took to do. Let me see if I can see a timestamp here. It's about 13 minutes. It took me 13 minutes to produce this combo. And again, these are just like random hands, so it's like it's not scripted. I didn't have this written out because I didn't know what I was gonna draw, so I kind of just like went with the wind, and this is the board it produced. So this is pretty lengthy. I'm gonna try. I don't want to make these videos too long because I don't like watching long videos. I can't imagine a lot of people enjoy watching long videos. So if I do, I'll do another 2 random combo hands, but I might split it into different videos. I don't know if that's the best option. We're still relatively new too, so I don't even know who's watching this, but if you guys want to comment down below and tell me what you think would be best, that'd be great. Also, if I misplayed anywhere along the line, I don't think I did. I think I caught any misplays I would have made, but you could also mention it. But yeah, so that's 1 random hand. Assuming we go uninterrupted, you could end on like a busted board like this. And we really didn't even use that much. Like, there's still all the dangers that are still in our deck. We did use a lot of extra deck resource though, so recovery for this deck is pretty poor. But we still have the one, the one Colossus. We have the Borreload yet, and if we do need to, like, if we go second and we need to out stuff, we have the Unicorn Phoenix. Or if for some reason if this board gets broken, that would be really something, because you have negate. Yeah, no, you can't do nothing, and you can't do nothing. So, like, you can't go into your deck and not have 2 negates for whatever you have in your hand. It's pretty OP. But yeah, so that's the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you want to see more stuff similar to this. Like I said, we will have live duel videos coming up where I will use this deck. The other members should be posting profiles soon of decks they will be using. And yeah, live duels. So look forward to that. Until then, I'll talk to you guys.